morning, everybody. What's going on? My name is Will. Welcome back to another episode here on Wernolau. Hopefully, you guys are all doing okay. And welcome back to the farm after a few days off. It is the 1st of September. As you guys can see, we have a brand new wall here. So I'm just going to show you across some of the modifications that's happened while I've been away. So obviously, we've got this wall here to try and protect the farm a little bit. I'll be putting a gate in here as well at some stage in the near future. What else has been done? We've had all of the inside of the shed concreted. We've had a new wall put in over here. So this wall here is obviously just so we can extend this field into here. And obviously, when the farm grows, have a bit more safeguarding. We've got our fuel tank from down the bottom of the farm, which has now been moved up here. A lot more sensible. Lovely manure that is now working. So that's good. Apart from that, not really too much else going on here. Yeah, I don't think there's much else around here at the moment. So yeah, that's all good on that side. We might have to raise this, but yeah, this has all now been concreted over. So yeah, we might actually raise this, or we just put the side bales into there, but they'll be quite difficult to get out. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind just raising this up a little bit. Yeah, there's a bit of a bump there, but yeah, it looks a lot better now. So yeah, we've still got a wood from a few days ago, so that's all looking good. So yeah, that is the main changes. Obviously just tied up a little bit around here. And yeah, also tied up a little bit here as well, obviously where the fuel tank was. And that's it, really. So yeah, we're definitely making some decent progress. Hopefully on the next one we'll be able to get a wood debris crusher. That'd be good, and also all of this all sorted out. But yeah, that is a pretty good start for obviously redeveloping this farm into a little bit of a better farm. So yeah, I think a mistake was putting the bales over there, but oh well. Right, let's have a little yanders thing, guys. So what do we have here then? Let's have a little look. Got lots of stuff. Holy carrots! We've got lots of stuff coming up. Wow. So yeah, obviously we're now into root crop seasons, which is good. So we can do all of this in the rain. Yeah, it'd be good to have a little go at some of this lot. So yeah, so we've got some fertilising that's just kind of come up. That's interesting. It's quite a big field though, isn't it? We've also got some fruit collection as well. So obviously that's for parsnips and carrots that are obviously on the floor. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with one of them today. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to borrow the items for this. It's a big old item, but yeah, it's going to be a pretty big job. So yeah, so we've obviously got to go ahead and pick all of that stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start by probably accepting that. That's a small tractor for that. So yeah, 16 grand to do field 59. It's going to be good. So yeah, like I say, I'm going to borrow the items for that. Same probably. We can go ahead and we can do that one as well. So yeah, we've got parsnips, we've got carrots on the other one. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, obviously we've got a few harvestings here. What is that? A red beet. Deliver crop to selling station. I don't know where we get the crop from. But yeah, so should be pretty good. Where do we get the crop from? I don't know where we get the crop from. Anyway, so yeah, so we can crack on. We can do a little bit of fertilizing. Obviously, we'll wait for this to be delivered, which is going to take a long time. So wait for that to be delivered. In the meantime, we're going to crack on with some more fertilizing. Obviously, we've got the fertilizer here. So that'll be nice and simple. So that's the plan for today's episode, is try and get a bit more money in the bank, because obviously we need to get some more cattle in. Ideally, we're kind of looking at kind of one a day still, for quite a long while still. So yeah, I mean, let's have a little look. So I think in here we can put some cattle in here as well. But yeah, so like I said, I need to do a TMR mix this morning as well. Should be fairly nice and easy, shouldn't it? So yeah, so we can fit 150 in this one shed here, which is obviously quite a lot. And then we've got So obviously, yeah, these guys are looking okay, but they will need some more TMR, like now, because they're a little bit low. So yeah, because obviously they don't have much grass at all. So yeah, obviously there's not many cattle in there, to be honest. Fit another 80, well, not another, but we can fit another 62 in here. So yeah, it'd be good to get these guys all set up. So we've got to do another TMR mix as well. We'll wait for that to be delivered, and then we'll have a little look at doing some fertilising. So TMR wise, we need to get something onto the mixer wagon to start off with. Might block this off eventually, but that does mean that we'd have to go around the long way. I don't know. So yeah, let's get our new, well, let's get this shed open back up again. So yeah, so we've got to just put a few different bits on a mixer wagon. Let's have a little look. Well, I say let's have a little look what's on sale. A lot of stuff. Wow. Yeah, that is a lot of stuff on here. That'd be a pretty good thing to buy, but to be able to take down some of those trees, but bloody expensive. 76 grand, yeah. Don't know how much our one is worth, to be fair. Don't know. Anyway, let's get this thing all fired up. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this over. I'm going to put the mixer onto this. So we've got a bit of hay to do. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all set up and put in, well, this is going to go on the mixer wagon for the time being, because we don't really have a set mixer wagon tractor at the moment. That is something that we'll need to get hold of at some point. So yeah, so I'm just going to just stick this on for a second. I'm going to put this on and obviously do a TMR mix. And put some straw bedding in as well. I'll say some straw bedding. Well, yeah, we've got enough straw at the moment. We should do. Not sure about the bedding actually. We might have to buy some more straw. We have a lot. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to have enough or not, to be honest. Come on. Alright, let's get this all set up into here. So yeah, I'm just going to park this up somewhere for the time being. And what we'll do is we'll get the telehandler out and we'll go and begin doing some mixer wagoning. So yeah, those bales are a little bit older, so they will stay for now. So that'll be good. Let's get this shed all opened up. Let's get this thing all put onto here. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook this up. Why is this not hooking up? Oh, hold on. Because we're not. Better? Oof, that was a bit bumpy, wasn't it? So we've got some hay to lift into there temporarily. That'll do. So we've got some hay to just tip into there temporarily. So if I do that. There we go. That's got rid of the most of that already. That's good. And then we'll do the same with the bale as well. The same with the silage bale. So yes, I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So we're going to do the same with one of these guys. There we go. I think they should have enough straw at the moment, to be fair. Let's see, we don't have a lot of straw, so I'd rather leave the straw alone for a little while, until they're really desperate for it, to be fair. So we're going to be doing one of these a day, but, well, every other day or whatever. Let me just get all of this all taken down. That's interesting. So when I want to do that, that's not going to work. Can't remember how the hell we did it last time, to be fair. Let me just reset this quickly. We're looking for an R. Which is interesting, because this just doesn't exist. That's fine. It's supposed to be R, I believe. The other one's supposed to be R. I don't know where the R's gone. That might be alright, actually. We'll have to see if... Oh, yeah, no, that is okay, actually. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Right. Take all that wrap off. Put it in the bin over here. So they do still get emptied, but it's a bit of a mess. Right. That's good. See, obviously not having a TMR mix for a few days is a slight issue. So I need to start getting some notes on when kind of we're going to be doing TMR mixes. Why are we struggling so much with this? Possibly because it's been done like that. I suppose, yeah, we probably are ready for another hay bale, another straw bale, sorry. If I go ahead and, let's do that. He's saying, he's hoping. Well, that ain't working at all, is it? Annoyingly. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Why is that not working now? That'll obviously have to go into there. Brilliant. Okay, I don't know why it's not working, because the first bale was working. So I don't know why this one's not working. Whoa. Oh dear. That's quite hilarious. I don't know why, it just doesn't seem to like this still. I think squares were a mistake. So I'm glad that obviously we've got some hands to back it up with. Like, what the hell is that? That's just now just hit the tractor as well. That's not good, is it? Why are we like suddenly on like two wheels? This thing is so unstable. Unbelievable. Apparently we're going to have to do it from the inside, which is annoying. Yeah, that'll do. I don't need anything else at the moment. That's good. Obviously all I need to do... So I'm not sure, maybe straw every 5 days, but that's still not a lot of straw. That's still too much, I reckon, so. I don't know on which date. Well, we must have done straw when we first had the cows in there. So that was like 3 days. Right, this here can be deleted. Complete. It's good. Right, so let's have a little look. Husbandry food. Bollocks knows which one that is. Yeah, that's not particularly helpful. I don't want any of that. Add task. Right, here we go. Just a standard task. Right, let's put this in. So, first one's going to be TMR, which is going to be done. I don't really care about that. I don't really care about that. Yes. Daily. Every N days. So, TMR should be fed every other day, I reckon. Currently. Maybe every 5 days. I don't know. Maybe both every 5 days, but that's a bit rough. Right, close. This is going to be from the first. So at the moment, that's what we're kind of looking at. Just jump into here. Let's just set this all up here. I need to put some more size. Oh, we put too much size in, not enough bloody. Put too much size in. Oh no, I know why. Because I've got to obviously set it up for the mix. Hold on. PTO is not attached, which is annoying. So we're going to let that mix for a minute. That's what we should have set up originally. So you've got to let that mix for a good 10 minutes or so. Oh my god, yeah, wow. That is a lot of stuff. Got some more lining as well, but yeah. Yeah. Right, just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to wait for this to just all mix up. In the meantime, I just need to sort the microphone because it's running out of charge, apparently. All right, there we go. Why is that not working? I don't know why that's not working. The hell's going on here? Okay, we might have to add a bit more silage in, which I didn't really want to do, but luckily we have plenty of silage, so that's fine. Let me add another row of silage here. So yeah, probably every 5 days is probably about right. Straw might be slightly different. I don't know. We're going to have to see, to be honest. It depends how much... we've only got 24 cattle in, so obviously they're not going to be eating the feed at a tremendous rate. I'm kind of thinking every other day, but then we've already broken that. That all just taken off there. That's fine. Take that all of that off. Plonk that into there. Let me just actually go and just plonk all of this into the bin. Dump that into there. I think every 5 days sounds about right. It sounds... I don't know, really. I really don't know. I'm going to lift this all up. Yeah, I don't know why that's... Yeah, doing squares is not good. So heavy. And the other problem is, for some reason, we can't seem to go from the top either. Which is a bit of a problem. But yes, this will obviously cut it from the top. See, why is that now not doing anything? I really don't know at the moment. We're having so many issues with this TMR mix, it's stupid. So we just need to just get this TMR mix all sorted. I don't really care about the first spreading at the moment. Wait, what is that? There we go. There we go, that's better. Right, we'll empty that into the thing. Right, hopefully that'll be a bit better for us. So we've got to wait for it to mix, which could take a little while. We'll see. Unless there's not going to be enough hay in there, but I doubt it. If there isn't enough hay, we're in a bit of trouble. I think 5 days is good for us. Unless I'll just put a stupid amount of hay in. Have a little look. Right, that's all in the... Why is it not working? Maybe I shouldn't have put that much silage in. I need to put a bit more hay in. It's going round, but nothing's happening. Yeah, I put too much. I needed to put some more hay in. Oh, what a plank. Okay. Let's get another bale of hay then. We are still in September, so... And we are obviously going to get some more hay. I don't really understand that mixer, to be honest, but yeah, we'll dump some more hay in. But obviously, it means that we've only done we only need to dump half. I shouldn't have put all of that silage in. Oopsies. I thought there'd be enough hay. It's a bit silly, isn't it? Really isn't like no hay here at all. Alright. Just got to try and pull this out as well. Can I pull that one out? That'll do. What are you doing? I need to move the hay out as well at some point. That's going into the other shed because we might need this. Okay, well we haven't actually not put enough hay in. We just put too much silage in. We didn't need to do 2 silage. Not really, anyway. We might be able to get 2 TMR mix out of that. See, I don't understand this at all. It does not load into there particularly well, and I don't know why. It's because obviously there's only one of us, so I can't leave it running, so because it will just shut off as soon as I get out of the seat. So, joys of modern technology. So we're having to do it this way. I'll say it will shut off actually. Right, there we go. Oh, hello. Oh yeah. Good. That will hopefully have solved that problem. Hopefully. And then all we've got to do, part this up, swap it over. Can't believe that's taken 2 hours to get there. I've got to make a slick operation. So it's still going to be forage for briefly. But yeah, so if we do 2 mixes now, right, now it'll be green. Now we start that. Good. I don't think we need to give all of this to them. That should then mix into, yep, lovely. That was what was confusing me. I was like, huh? Right, okay. I'm trying to think. So yeah, we can just let that mix for a little while. Lovely. And then, yeah, like I said, this can then just be pulled into here. It's a shame that the other gate's open on the switch from that one. I don't know why that is. Anyhow. Hello? Now what's happened? Now what's going on here then? I don't know what's going on here. Cool. So this will just go straight towards their troughs. This feeding area is not ideal for us. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. He's getting it close enough to actually be able to feed on the outside. Which is why I have previously gone straight through the middle, but I can't do that on this. Oh well. No, wrong side. That'll do, we don't need to do any more than that. No, so I've just got to get round here. Which is going to be near enough impossible, I reckon. I should not have driven into here. I could actually drive out and back in, but that would be a bit pedantic, wouldn't it? I can't see anything. I don't want to run over cowbacks. They're really not bothered, are they? Aha, I see my opportunity. Oh, there's a cow literally sat right there as well. 2 cows sat right there. Yeah, that's not really gone that well, is it? Right, let's pull this back out then. mean, they'll move, but... Right, hold on. Come on, guys, don't come out of there. Oh, shit. You know what? They'll have to wait. I'm sorry. They'll have to wait. Well, no, because we've already used anything. Hopefully they're not coming out the front. While I'm faffing about trying to turn this around. Yeah, there's like no space in there at all. Wow, okay. Come on, girls. Alright. Make a run for it. Ooh, that's tight. Gotta be careful of that bloody gate as well. Right, yeah. That is not going to work. Quick, shut the door before they decide that they don't want to be in here anymore. Hello? Oh, cool. There we go. Right, we're going for the other side now. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Hopefully we don't need that much. Right. That was a bit of a mess, really, if you ask me, but we did it, so... Trouble is, once you're driving there, you have no choice anyway, so... Best way to do it. Well, a little bit for the next one. We use quite a lot, to be fair. We use a bit more than what we should have done, I reckon. But, yeah. We've got enough for now. So that's done, and then the same with the straw as well. I mean, I think we've got like 30 bales of straw over there, so that's not really a problem. But obviously I have to keep it topped up. Every 5 days then. So, 1st, 5th, and so on and so on. So that's fairly nice and simple, to be fair. That's not too bad. Every 5 days is about right. Obviously we'll adjust it when we need to. And obviously it's going to take a long while. It's going to be an entire day. I don't think I can get away with doing any less than that. So we're going to put this on now. Give it a bit of a straw job. It'd help if we had the PTO on for that as well. This doesn't actually have a PTO, it just runs off the electrics. It's interesting. So yeah, so we've got three straw bales. Obviously we can load up. I think that's about right then, to be fair. I mean, obviously we've got more silage, but then that's understandable. I don't know if we should have fed all of that, to be fair. Oh, really? I don't know if we should have fed all of that, actually. But I'm not going to be doing too hay every time. It's only because we had a weird bit left over. I don't know how we had that bit left over. How did we have that little bit left over? I don't know how we had that left over. Oh, because it wasn't a full bale in the first place, was it? It's one of those empty, earlier emptied ones. Right. That makes sense. Take that off. Alright. I don't know if it's really any good leaving it in there. Obviously, we are going to get used to it. But we did put two silage bales in there, which is too much. So, yeah, we'll just have a bit of fun with that every now and again. This is another problem, is dropping down into here is a bit of a pain. But yeah, if that hadn't taken us so long, I could have got with some silaging, but oh well. So, I mean, we've got more cows to come in, that's the annoying thing, so I need to get some money in. But whether we're going to have any today, I don't know, probably not now. I'll just ring them later and say, I can't make it because I don't have the money. Unfortunately. I suppose the same with the straw. Once we change over to the rounds, it'll be a little bit less. Not that it actually packs too little less. That just made no sense. Not that it packs that little amount in. I suppose actually we need to empty the trailer anyway. There is that. I wouldn't mind going from the top, to be fair. Obviously, we've got to rent some bits and do some other little bits. But yeah, it's nice to actually have... Ooh, hello! We've got 2 more chaff as well, which is excellent news for us. What is that? I don't know. Wow. Okay. So we need to empty that other pit, because all of that lot's going to be going in the pit. See, I'm glad that I had that machine, because I didn't realise that was a pit. That was my stupid... That was me being absolutely stupid. I think this might be half to half, to be fair, so we don't need to do all of this, although I suppose we did do it all, didn't we? It's okay with the straw. I just don't want over... maybe we just literally just... But I shouldn't have put... I put the wrong bale in. All I had to do was just put just empty that first little bit of hay in. That was all I had to do. Whereas now we're going to have a lot of... Yeah, this is a bit of a problem for me. And then we've got to then do the same on the other side. Maybe just reverse out, I don't know. Are we gonna, like... I can't remember how the hell we did this last time now. It was about a week ago I was in here. I think this is where we have to go in the other one, to be fair. I might just dump all of that. But obviously they have got an extra size bale, which is not gonna... I'm not gonna be too happy with. Yeah, maybe I should have just driven... The trouble is... You know, I might need a smaller mixer. Yeah, it's not happy with this at all, is it? Is there supposed to be a PTO on this? No, there's no PTO on that. So why is that not doing anything then? I reckon I've got to go through the centre, which is going to be almost... Hello. Oh, hello. Where's that actually? Is that blow? Oh, it's just not coming up. That's going to hit the end, isn't it? Is that going... Yeah, that's not working for me. But it's not going to work for me anyway. Let me try and just... Oh, hello. That's not what I want to do at all. I want to direct this back, but I can't seem to do that. Because obviously trying to blow this in is going to be near enough impossible then. I'm supposed to be able to blow this straw bale in, but it's not really happening, is it? It might be because of how high it is. See, this tractor doesn't even fit in the shed. Oh, we're just coming across problem after problem this morning, aren't we? It's not really going that well. I'll probably have to put another size bale on. No, I shouldn't have to, actually. Should be enough. Yeah, I just realised maybe because it's not lowered. The tractor doesn't even fit in the shed. Stupid bloody thing. Just push that up. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here then. This is now just not working. I had it to work the other day, so I don't know why it's now just decided to take this moment and just die completely. I don't know why it's taken this moment to just completely just die. Because it was working. I can't even go. I can't even do. I don't know why it's not letting me. They're not full on straw, are they? If they are, then that was a bit pathetic. No. Yeah, this is going to become a problem. I do not like the design of this shed, I must say. It's not a very good shed. In fact, it's a piss poor shed. This is taking me a lot longer than what it should be. We've got to actually get on with some proper farming. Yeah, I don't know then. See, that's okay, but then I need to just... Oh, hold on. Aha! For some reason it wasn't low enough. Right. So that is now pointing directly at the floor. I just suddenly realised I can't even fit... There we go, that's better, isn't it? So it doesn't need to pull directly. Well, I suppose it does, but looks things. Okay. Alright, we're away. We're away. We're putting some straw down for them. I don't know why it's why the trigger's so far that way, but and then we'll do the same on the other side. So we are putting a lot of straw down for them. We've gone outside of it now, but that's not an issue. And then we'll then drive in the other direction, and we'll do the other side as well. God, this is painful. Because I went through the other doors last time, and although it worked, it just kind of didn't really blow it anywhere, because obviously it was just chucking it on the floor. Right, so then we're going back on this side, he hopes, if he presses the right bloody buttons for it. It's quite a big tractor for this. I'll see, once I've done it a few times, it'll be alright and I'll have perfected it, but... I'm going to just reverse it back up again, not that far quick, mate. That's a lot of straw. I think we need to do half. Bit of a waste. Yeah, that was quite a lot as well. I don't know how much that's filled them up. Okay, quite a bit. But obviously when we get more straw, that will increase anyway. Maybe it's a bale every 10 days. I don't really know, to be honest. Anyway, that's sorted. We're done. So we're going to just reverse that up there. Take that off the back. I don't know why it was in an upright position like that. That's odd. Because I've done it before, but maybe the positions were different before. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, that's that all done. That's the thing, is that we're not going to have enough straw next time. We're going to only be doing one bale next time. Obviously, I'll get it all perfected at some point, but yeah, no, that's fine. So, we need to pull this out of here. I need to get this moved. I don't know why the ramps have come up like that. Kind of in a half down, half off position. Which I'm a little bit confused by. What have we got here? We've got 2 bags of fertiliser and 3 bags of lime. Don't know why the hell it's been parked there. Stupidest place ever to park that. And also, we can't go on that side because the bloody thing's on this side. Remember, there's a bit of a dip there. I might have to raise that. It'll probably make a bit more sense to raise that at some point. So I need this because I need to take the car down. Yeah. No, actually, I don't need to take the car down. I'm going to leave that there for a second because I don't know. I was thinking, well, I need to unload this anyway, but I was thinking about obviously doing that fruit collection, but we don't need to remove the car because we can just take the trailer down first, swap it back over, then take the machine, and that should hope. Oh no, because that trailer won't be enough for that field. I think it comes with 2. Can't actually remember. But yeah, I'm glad that we've got some more chaff, so we'll have plenty of silage to work through. It's just the hay that's going to be a bit of a problem. We've got another one there as well. Yeah, which obviously isn't ideal, but that's alright. Well, it's not going to be alright, but... yeah, I do need to unload it, in all fairness. How am I going to unload it? I've got the bag lifter on the thing, haven't I? Duh! So yeah, so that machine's going to be extremely difficult to drive around, but we'll have to see. But yeah, so what that'll do is obviously that will clean them all, and then they'll all then have to be loaded up. Oh, yeah, I don't know if we're going to have enough. I think we'd be better off taking the car, because I reckon there's going to be a hell of a lot in that field. So we're going to have to take the car down. Jump them over. Sweet, put the straps back into there. So we're going to get this all loaded back up. We may as well while we've got them on. I have just realised we don't have an adapter for this. Do we have a spare adapter anywhere? Or are we going to have to yoink the adapter off of there? I think we'll have to yoink the adapter. We should have a spare adapter. I was supposed to be getting a spare adapter, but... Oh, I remember. It fell over, didn't it? Right, get rid of that. It's better. It's not really going very well for us, is it, at the moment? So we've got to just load up our lime spreader, because obviously we'll have some liming to do later on in the month. I don't know how long any of those contracts are going to take, that's the thing. I ain't got a Scooby. Yeah, I think we're going to need to take the car over there. To be fair, they probably haven't even been delivered yet, because delivering that roper, you'll never get it on a lorry. It's a massive machine. It's huge. So you will never get it onto a lorry. Never. Never, ever, ever get it onto a lorry. Why the hell have I just connected this? Can someone please explain to me what I'm doing here? I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. Oh shit. So that's all going to be sorted, but I can't do it. I'm not touching that at the moment. That's the entire field that needs to get drilled at the end of the month. At the end of the year, sorry. Not at the end of the month. I don't know, I could have sworn I knew what I was doing. Well, I quite clearly did not, but... Other option, actually, is that we use all of our trailers. But then what's the point in that? I don't really want to get our trailers filthy, to be fair. I'm going to do the other one as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a bit of fun, isn't it? Got a bit of lime in here. So we can load up a bit more into here. Let's get this all unloaded. I think we're on the wrong end, aren't we? Oh no. Let's try and just take this bag off would be good. We can get some rain as well, apparently. Bloody hell. Put it into the bin. When are we getting this rain? Don't even know. 6 o'clock. And tomorrow. Oh well. Luckily, all of the root crops we can do in the rain. So, actually, the forecast doesn't make a blind bit of difference anymore to me. Not now, anyway. It used to, but... that is just so not the button. Definitely filling up quite a bit, isn't it? I don't know why it says fruit collect, that's weird. Dump that. So yeah, I should never put the sage wells over there. I might increase that a little bit, but obviously it's going to be quite difficult to do that because obviously it's going to be quite expensive. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but more than what we had in the bank now. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting any cows today. We're not really earning a lot of money. It's just a bit of a mess really, isn't it, at the moment? Missed a little bit on the floor, but oh well. We've got a slurry tanker as well. It's just crazy, isn't it, at the moment? So the Merlot would be a good idea, but in 76 grand. I wonder how much. I don't think our Merlot is actually worth that much now. It can't be, surely. Otherwise, I might ask if I can have a bank loan for it. Okay, it's 108 grand. Wow. Make a bit of money off of that. I don't really want to touch the bank loan. If only I had the money to actually quickly do that. How's that now moved around there? I don't know why I'm trying to pick it up from this end. Yeah, I'm kind of steering away from the bank loans because of their interest. It's just too much risk now. This is basically full. That's good. That's what we like to see. Hopefully I'll be able to make my own line, but at the moment, this is getting that debris crusher is quite expensive. This is all trailers and stuff. And that there can be changed to a muck spreader as well, to be able to spread all of that muck. We don't need we don't need to go cattle shopping today. It's not really ideal, but because obviously, as we found out, we've got to start well ahead of the game. Hello, thank you. We've got 2 bags of fur as well to try and get rid of. That's alright, we can do that. Put this stuff back away in their proper shed now, so we're not double stacking. It's just chaotic, isn't it, at the moment? Oh, shit. Oh, dear. Oh, shoot. Right. Let's bring the fert spreader out. We need another tractor, like I said, to go onto the mixer wagon permanently. I think that mixer wagon's a little bit big. I think we went into a little bit head first. Don't know. Wow, yeah, there's no fert left in here at all. No fert left in this thing. We've still got this on the fert spreader at the moment, so we can't use this. Much I'd like to, we can't. But yeah, so obviously size now is not going to be an issue. The only problem I do have with having pit is we might have to buy that round bale machine, because we cannot leave the silage to go off, which is a bit of a problem. Whereas obviously with this lot we can effectively just manage one at a time. So I might need to buy that machine. But at the moment we don't have that luxury. I'm glad that I leased it for that though, because obviously now we've only got 1 pit. I do need to find a way to get that other pit indoors somehow. Just undercover would be good. Because it's no good like that. Because if we put this lot in there, as soon as it rains, as soon as it's opened, regardless of if we get some clear days putting it in, as soon as it's opened we have to empty it. Because of the forecast. So that pit might have to be demolished. Should have demolished it this time really, because it's not going to be any use to us, unfortunately. We've got 2 other pits at the other yard, haven't we, actually? As well. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but I've got no choice but to do pits. Bloody thing is so annoying. Well, that's done anyhow. That's good. That's all loaded up then. But yeah, I'm not really that bothered about the forecast now, because we can do all of this stuff in. Because obviously it's quite good to do it in the rain. For Christ's sake. That is the whole point of root crops, really. Is that you don't have to wait for it to not rain, so I need to work out how I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to take the car down. Then what I'll probably do is I'll take the trailer over. Yeah, probably something along those lines. Take the trailer over, then I'll come back with the trailer, take the trailer back, and then, yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, I reckon. Because there's no point at all in us using our own tractors. If we've got them on demo, which we will do obviously now, then there's no point using our own tractors for it. We're just increasing wear on our own tractors for no reason at all. So there's absolutely no point in doing that. But yeah, like I said, I would like to get that mini baler, but the problem is how long that took as well. That took an entire day to do that. Oh, what the hell was that? Did I just lose a load of air or something? I'm not even sure if it's even there, to be honest. It can't take that long, surely. We could do a quick fertilising one. I'd like to go down there actually and have a little look at that field. Let's go do 59 while we can. Thinking about it, because like I said, with that roper, it could take several hours to get here. Obviously, we're not making the dough that I want. I've got to remember now what I've done. Obviously, this is not trying to inconvenience us. This is us trying to get the farm secure so that we can store. We don't have to have everything locked in a shed all the time. And obviously that wall, well, we'll put a gate there, and then this will all be extended. I'll probably put a normal fence all the way up along here. So we're going to head on down 65. We'll try and get 65 done. Yeah, 65. I'd like to have a little look at 59 as well. We'll see how we get on with that. Yeah, seeing as I've just loaded it, I may as well reload it. But yeah, I'm not too worried about the forecast now, because we're not waiting on everything for the forecast. As soon as it rains, we can crack on with some root crops. Obviously, what I want the contract list to be empty by the end of the month. Don't know where that's going to go. We've also got a water tank as well. I don't know if you guys saw that. I saw you by the fuel pit. So we can fill them up, because obviously we also own that. It is now let by someone, but obviously we still can do the greenhouse bits. They can have they can have some of the produce if they want it. Enough to keep them fed, should we say. Which is like 2 tomatoes a day or whatever. Not going to miss them. So 65, I'm not sure if we should have gone for this big field, but it's given me an excuse to go down here. I got a field of sunflowers. Ooh, they look quite nice. Loafer. Right, hopefully we'll have enough to do this one field. We should do. And then I can go ahead and grab some cows, because that was the agreement, that I would grab cows until it stopped. And obviously I need to, because if I can only get however many a day, if I can only get a trailer, maybe we need to increase the amount, but I don't know. The other problem is that machine there is going to be an absolute hellhole to get around here, but I don't really have any other options. I was looking at it the other night. Obviously I knew these were coming. And thinking about it, why don't we have another option? We're going in here. Didn't we just... Oh yeah, we did first spread this one the other day. But now it's obviously growing up a little bit more. We need to give it another go. Alright. I'm not going to say no. Can I see our field from here? That's our field, isn't it? Yeah. Well, there's a lot of weeds. There's a lot of trash to clear off the top. That surprised me. Interesting. So yeah, but see what that roper Euromass will do is it will clear all of the trash off the top. There we go. I just realised something. We haven't done this headland yet. Oh. Oops. There we go. There we go. Yeah, hopefully this will get us enough dough. There we go. Hopefully we get this all done by the end of today. That's what I'm hoping. That'll do. Yeah, I haven't actually had a notification that they've been delivered yet, so it might take a little while to get that machine because it is quite big. I assume they'd have to drive it down, so because I'm never going to go on a low loader. Why are we struggling so much on this? It's not going up at all, is it? Odd. It is now. Oh no, that is enough. Sweet. There we go. Lovely. Like I say, I haven't had a notification to say it's been delivered, so I guess we just kind of just wait for now. Coming up to its first service actually already with us, which is crazy. Oh, that's the exit. Well, that's also a massive bush driven into. Right, that's done anyhow. We should probably do another one because otherwise I'm not going to be able to load 3 bags in rather. So we should probably do another one more. Let's have a little gander. So I need to do another fruit collect, so that'll be that one there. Just got to accept that one. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and we're going to collect that one. I think we need 11 grand, so yeah, we need to do another one. That'll just be good to just do a smaller one, 89. I think we'll have enough to do 89. Can't see we won't. I'd like to have started on that, but like I said, they're probably having to drive the roper down, which could take a long while. So that's fair enough to them. So we'll head on down to 89. Go get 89 done. We need to go below like 7% or something. Otherwise we can't load up the final bag. Which obviously just makes a bit of a mess as well, so rather not faff about with that. I'm not sure we're actually going to have enough though still, unfortunately. Bit of a shame. So I don't know how we get into this one. Down there, I assume. Can't say I've ever been down here before. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this one before. Yeah, if we can get below a certain percentage, that would be good. Keep to the edges somewhat. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? We don't need to lose a whose percentage, just enough. %, yeah, that's alright. As long as we dip below, I think it's well, as long as we get to about 5%, that's alright. It shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? That's all good on that side. Cool, this could actually still be quite close, to be fair. Should be alright though. That'll do. Definitely below where we needed to be, so that's good. That solved that problem nicely. Another one done. We're going to have enough to buy the cattle that we need. I can't remember. I don't think we will, which is a little bit embarrassing. We'll have to wait. I need to buy some more fertiliser anyway. So, yeah. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, I need to buy some more fertiliser as well. See, I'm so used to going this way now. That was possibly a mistake, but we'll see. I would like to actually tidy up the yard using that machine. I just got to break it all up. Before we do the liming on this lot. We'll do the line once we've broken it all up. I wouldn't mind having a little go, to be honest. We've got to start at some point. So I'm still waiting for them to be delivered, so I can't do a lot at the moment. Can't do about else really. Alright, so yeah, we've got another chaff one to do as well. Go ahead and we'll collect that. Yeah, I feel like making a start, to be fair. I don't know why. I just kind of feel like making a bit of a start. I'll close this because I don't think we'll be needing this now. I feel like making a start because it's a bit of a mess around here at the moment. I'm probably just going to do the entire field with that, to be fair. I do need to buy a corn header for this as well. Pick this thing up. So yeah, that will just be locked in there now. Because we don't need that at the moment. I'm going to bring the debris crusher out of here. Oh well, I always call it the debris crusher, it's not. I'll bring just the demolitioner out of that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah. So yeah, it's got to be pulled out of there. I'll say it doesn't really matter about the weather anymore, and these jobs have got to get done, otherwise they will never get done either. So yeah. This drill's, I was discussing, this drill's too small for main drilling, but we can drill some grass with it when we've got to do the borders. Oh jeez. So yeah, all of that's got to be done. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a shit ton of stuff to do. Oh, it's not a dolly, this thing. That's hilarious, that is. So I'm going to make a start just because it looks awful, to be fair. All of this needs to be sorted, but we'll deal with that at another point. Again, I'm not really that fast with that at the moment. That takes as long as it takes. So yeah, we're going to just make a bit of progress with this. So I'm not going to go crazy with it, but... Oh, hey. Alright. Oh, jeez. Do we not have a weight anywhere? That's really heavy. Otherwise, we can't use this. Probably be alright on the massing. We do have a weight. Sweet. Lower that down. There you go. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be just kind of just starting from the end here, really. We're just going to just set this all up. So all of this here is obviously all going to go. Start this thing up. Oh, okay, we can't use that then. Okay, apparently that is hella. Apparently that requires a lot more horsepower still. That's interesting, isn't it? There's not really too much else. To be fair, this has got to be done as well before the end of the year, so. I know obviously we're running a little bit early, but I don't know what kind of. Yeah, I mean we can drill. Can't drill a lot, to be fair. Where's the wheat? Can we drill the wheat? Yeah, we can. Oh no, we can't do wheat. Yeah, we can't drill a lot. I don't know what we're going to put in them, to be honest. So I'd rather have them prepared. But when you have as much contract work that we do at the moment, but we're waiting for stuff to be delivered, so I can't do much without that. Hopefully we'll get both of those two done tomorrow. It'll be close, but we should be able to. I can't believe that this does not have enough. That tractor did not have enough horsepower for that. That does shock me, to be fair. Alright. Lovely. So we're just going to break all of this slot up. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's just a little power hoe, really, this thing. It's bigger, it's smaller than what I think, though. That's for sure. I want to get rid of that, really. Lovely. I do. Yeah, it's quite small, isn't it? Around here, all of this can also be used as well. That tree, I think that tree might be staying there, to be fair. I need a bigger one of these, actually. Still a bit small. Yeah, that tree will have to come out, I think. It's almost like a plough, but it's not. I don't know. Yeah, this is going to take an age. So yeah, that tree there has got to go, but obviously we'll be very, very careful with that. How big is that tree? That's quite big, isn't it? No, we might be alright actually getting away with that. Jeez, yeah, not a lot of space there, is there? Yeah, this thing is pretty darn slow. I might have to get a bigger one of these. Or just don't use it for everything, like I was going to do. It's just like a massive power harrow. Just a long and slow job. I don't. So see, all of this is just going to get broken up. Our bonnet line has got to be on the edge of that. Luckily, it's not a massive field, but it's still going to take a good few hours. No, it's just a massive power harrow, isn't it, really? We go against this corner. Yeah, we should be okay. That's all gone. Hope you don't break our new wall, which I know you just did just there. Yeah, it's smaller than you think, this machine. Definitely. I don't. Trying to just mark this field out as much as possible. A few stones in here, aren't there? Yeah, this is going to take a long while. Yeah, I think gone slightly too far. I might have to redo the margin. I might have to do some bigger margins on this field. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I might have to do some slightly bigger margins on this one. Or just redo it completely. I don't like having the grass around here. I don't know why. Looks alright, doesn't it, to be fair? At the moment. Doesn't look too bad. Come on. Okay. It's alright, doesn't it? It's a long and slow process, but so's the ploughing, so all of that's all going. It's good. I don't know why, I do kind of find this really therapeutic, to be fair. Now what I want to do is I want to go straight for a straight line all the way straight down. Howdy. That's good. It's really quite good. Making some decent progress on this. Obviously it's going to be a big old job, but yeah, be alright, won't it? Whoop. Gone slightly too far on that one, unfortunately. Oh no, we haven't. It's just a slow old job, to be fair, this. It's only the same as running a plough. See how many stones are springing up there, can't you? Yeah, it's very, very slow. Done quite well to get to where we have. I think after this one we're going to call it a day. We'll come back. Well, probably won't carry on with this tomorrow, realistically, but it's not going to be... We can do this whenever we feel like it, really. That's a windrower, I believe. Actually, no, it might be a slurry spreader, actually. We do have a slurry spreader, a bit, not a very big one. If you look how much better that looks already. So much better already. Oh, actually, no, just made it into an actual field. We tied it up nicely. It's ready to be, well, it'll have to be limed, stone picked, and then drilled. Possibly slurried as well. I don't know about that. You might be able to see some slurrying. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day there, guys. After this row here. Get it all parked up. The hay can go into that barn. I don't know what that barn is over there, to be fair. But yeah, no, I'm mega happy with that. We've made a decent bit of progress on this field. And now we're not going to continue turning into there as well. So that's also a good result for us. So yeah, this is going to sit on this, I reckon, for a little while. So yeah, we're up to 10 grand now. I need to buy some more fert though with that. Buy 3 more bags of fert as well. Quite a small amount of progress today, shall we say. But we're getting there. I wouldn't mind clearing from the top, to be fair. Wow, look at that rain. Lots of rain tomorrow. That's alright though, not a problem to me anymore. Like I said, like I was discussing, it's not really an issue. So yeah, that's another trailer. 2% off. Something like that would be good if we actually had, I don't know. That's a whole power and that's a drill actually. That's bigger than the one that we currently got anyway. I'm not really that fussed about that at the moment. So yeah, like I said, yeah, look how much harvesting there is. I've got to get every single one of those done. Hopefully we can. It's going to be a big old job. And liming, and mowing, and mulching, and stone picking. I don't know why the hell we've got a JCB for that. That's unusual. Feels not even that big. Crazy. But yeah, I think we'll still be kind of going from the top. Well, I do need to go from the top, obviously. Yeah, we've got the 2 collection ones to do. We'll keep hold of them for the time being, obviously. Need to buy 3 more bags of fur. Two, 3. The forklift or something with that. There you go. Well, I hope you guys have all enjoyed. We'll see you in the next.